I first knew I wanted to be a teacher when my children started school. Whenever my babies started school, I realized that they fell in love with their teachers, and their teachers had more time with them than I did, and their teachers had more influence in them than I did. They would come home from school and all they would talk about was their teacher.
One of the reasons I want to be a teacher was to help return some of the kindness and the attention that my former teachers had given me when I was in high school. Even though I was not planning to become a teacher, but that when I was in college in junior year, my professor asked me to decide on a specific career, and that was when I decided, because I looked back and thought about these things really hard and realized what an impact my former teachers have made upon me, caring for me and guiding me to where I was.
The most fun part of teaching is just the interaction with the students, doing activities, going on field trips, building relationships with them. After they've left your classroom or left your school, they still call back or they come and visit. And it's real rewarding and exciting to have and to know that you did impact someone's life in a positive way.
The rewarding part of teaching this class is mainly when the students achieve their goal and work with the children, because sometimes they fear that they can't do it. And when they see the small children look up to them as role models, then they say, I'm somebody, I can do it, and I make a difference. And I tell them they are the future, and they have to put something in to get something out for our society.
I have to constantly keep the students very passionate about what they do. And so before I can give that passion to the student, I have to feel passionate about what I do. And because you have to get up and you are going to get into the classroom and you gotta feel that, and you got to make that passion shown to the students. Otherwise it would be a fake. And students know whether or not you are just here because of some other reasons instead of your own passion in teaching. So that's what my challenge that I find is that I have to keep constantly giving them humor, connections, linking my class to other things so that their passion will grow over time and keep it.
We just had open house 2 days ago, and I had 5 kids come back to see me from last year. And when I saw them at my door, my eyes just lit up, and I said, "Oh, hey, come give me a hug," and they said, "Miss Wright, we love you. Miss Wright, we love you." And I don't know why, but one of them, her younger sister is here, and her mother came in with her. And then as they were leaving, the mother kind of pulled me to the side and she whispered and she said, "I don't know what you do, but you do something. My daughter just adores you." And it's one of those things that makes tears come to your eyes, and you think how unworthy you are of that honor, but at the same time you're so thankful that you've made that kind of an influence in someone's life.
I had a student 2 years ago who was from Liberia, and the dialect that they speak in Liberia is not written, so he has no background in reading or writing. So it is very difficult for that type of student to learn our alphabet and learn how to read and write because they don't have any background. That summer he had to take summer school because of course he failed the FCAT, and I sat one-on-one with him and I started from very basic skills like phonics, blends, sight words, and we just started from there. And in the 6-week period that we had in summer school, it was just immense because it was on one-on-one. He started reading even short stories that were maybe page long at a 2nd grade level. When we got back to school in August, he had a journal to write for the other ESOL teacher, and the journal was, "What is one thing that happened this summer that you're grateful for?" And he raised his hand to participate, and he read that he was grateful that Miss Skates had helped him learn how to read. I got as teary-eyed as I am right now because it was just great. It just made me feel so good. And I was so happy that I had really impacted somebody's life positively and that he was grateful for that.